Tony Hawk is a superstar in 1983-ish. That's my memory. And he's a kid, but his name, Tony Hawk, and his act was so revolutionary that in Florida, Coral Springs, Florida, where I grew up, Tony Hawk, a kid here in North County, San Diego, had his name on my skateboard, and I wanted it there.
Yeah.
And so today's that's what, for me. I thought Tony Hawk was way older than me, dude.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
I just reacted the same way I reacted when I found out Ahmad Rashad was 70. It's like, what?
Oh, dude. Ooh. Dude, is it strange that Tony Hawk is the first real out of the normal sports icon that you could really think of that literally globalized his sport? And it's kind of like, well, that's a huge deal, but it's a huge deal because of this guy.
You want to know something really super interesting? Maybe you won't find it that interesting. Actually, before I even said that it was really interesting, I realized maybe it's not that interesting. I got a buddy of mine lives around the corner. His name is John Freeze, and he was just inducted into the International Skateboarding Hall of Fame because he was the Tony Hawk of the 60s. He was the Tony Hawk of black and white little televisions that people on the East Coast of the United States were watching, like Beach Party, whatever, Southern California style, and thinking, I want to have a surfboard and short shorts and go out there with hot blondes. And this guy was Tony Hawk in the 60s. And
he's Dr. J.
This guy just got in to the Hall of Fame. So It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really crazy too when you think about it. Tony Hawk was a vert ramp skater. He became famous for being a vert ramp skater. Nowadays, all the famous skaters are street. They do flips and tricks on the ground. Like, they're not going in crazy ass verts and shit.
I only know one other skater, and that's because he fell from like 1,000 feet in the air at the X Games.
Oh, the X Games.
Other than that, I don't know no more skaters.
You know his name?
Hell no. He that dude that fell on ESPN.
We had and I know we talked about Jake Brown. So you're going to see some Tony Hawk today. We're going to get to some Tony Hawk because he's on his 52nd birthday. He launched his new video game, and I saw somebody talking about it on Sided, and I didn't even put two and two together. So we'll talk about Tony Hawk. You'll see some Tony Hawk coming up a little bit later in the show.